Hey guys, welcome to Total Health Live with Dr. Sedano. I am Dr. Nick Sedano, and thank you so much for being here today. In today's episode, we're going to do something a little bit different. Typically, we've got some seminar information, some really good content about health and wellness. But we're all about total health here, guys. So today we're going to be doing a cooking demonstration, and I'll try to do the best I can. I'm certainly not a professional cook, but I do love to cook. For those of you who are listening right now who are patients of mine, I talk about cooking a lot in the office. And for those of you who've had dinner at my house, I like to cook massive amounts of food. Being Italian, it's a requirement, right? So anyway, I'm here to tell you today about my favorite toy, my new kitchen toy. And I don't want to sound like an infomercial, it dices, it slices, it julienne fries, but this thing's amazing. And it's what you call the spiralizer. And I'm not trying to sell these things. I have no invested interest whatsoever, but I tell you what, I am loving this thing. So I've been using it about every single day in my house. And what it does is it helps you to be able to make zucchini noodles, or what we call Zoodles. And I'll tell you what, the benefits of Zoodles are amazing. A lot of you guys who are trying to go low carb, trying to get away from some of the pasta, but still love the pasta, like me, that's what I'm talking about. I want to be able to have pasta every single day, but I know I can't because, of course, the high carbs amount. So here's the thing, you could take a zucchini noodle and it's about 10 times less starch in it and calories as regular traditional pasta. So this is what it looks like, guys, but it comes in all different shapes. Some people have them where it might look like an hourglass. It goes like this, and it's got all different kinds of names. But you could take a zucchini noodle, put it right inside one of the ends, and it cuts the zucchini direction or one size, and if you could put it in the other way, it cuts it a different size. This one, it works like a press. The size is right here. This is a really thick. Demonstrate that in a moment. Also got different blades, like a regular flat blade, and I'm going to demonstrate that too when I show you a nice cucumber salad. Or you can go a little thicker blade, and that's like I think a Boccatelli it's called, which is a little bit thicker type. Demonstrating this now, and we're going to make something, so I'll try not to get in your way while I'm doing this. But basically, what we're going to do is take the zucchini and just wash it. You don't need to peel it or anything. Just wash it, and then I'm going to put it right here. There's actually a portion right here where it grabs it, and then one end of it will go right around this little part right here, if you guys can see that. So I'll put this together like so, and then just simply spin it. In a moment, it's going to start coming out on the other side, looking like pasta. It starts coming out looking just like pasta. Absolutely. Oldest in particular, because young girls are wanting to get ready for spring break, and they love to have pasta and not have to really stress about the starch in it. So there you have it, guys. So look at that, beautiful pasta. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this now, and I like to cut it just a little bit, because if you don't cut it a little bit, it's really too long and strange. You're trying to roll it up on a fork too big. So I just put a couple of cuts into it, a little bit like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some olive oil, as we say EVO, a little extra virgin olive oil. And I don't know if this pan might be a little hot because it's been heating up. You don't want to burn olive oil, because if you burn olive oil, you make it rancid. You actually will start to oxidize it. And then put the Zoodles right in the pan, and you can hear those sizzling already. There's a lot of water that are in Zoodles. You want to make sure that you cook it out well. And guys, this takes literally 3 minutes. You saw how long it took me to make the Zoodles. It just takes about a minute or two to spin it, and then it's only going to cook in the pan for about 3. That's about it, and you could have great pasta. I hit it with some pink Himalayan salt, and maybe a little bit of pepper. just like that. And what I'm going to do now is just kind of toss it around a little bit. Not bad for a chiropractor, huh? Doing all right. Just kind of stir it around, and if you want to put salt in it towards the end or not salt it, you don't have to salt it at all. I like to give it a little bit of flavor with some salt, especially with things like Himalayan salt. It's got a lot of minerals. So it's typically your sodium chloride or your white salt you don't want to do. But like I said, guys, the benefits of zucchini are amazing because it's just loaded with nutrients, magnesium and folic acid. It's got omega-3 fats. It's got some protein in it. Let me turn the heat up just a little bit. But it's just a fantastic source of vitamins and minerals and nutrients. And like I said, it's got 10 times less calories than regular pasta. And this right here will probably have as many carbs as maybe 6 grams of carbs. So it's really, really low. And it's absolutely delicious. Just flip it around a little bit more. It's kind of finishing up. Like I said, guys, it's going to render off a lot of water. I'll turn the heat up on it a little bit now. And you can cook it as al dente as you like. Us Italians like to have things al dente, which means to the tube with a little bit of crunch to it. But you can cook it as much as you like, but just don't overcook it. Otherwise, you're going to absolutely kill the enzymes and the nutrients and all the vitamins and minerals in it. So what I'm going to do at this point, just flip it a couple more times, and then I'm going to plate it. So what I typically do is I don't want all the liquid on my plate, so I typically will just lower it down and take it out. Turn the heat off, of course, take it out. And I don't want to get all the liquid because there's a little bit of water left in this pan. What I did is a marinara sauce. And a marinara sauce, I make lots of different sauces. Like I said, those of you who have been to my house for dinner, I've got a bunch of different sauces I make. But this one's really simple. All I did was extra virgin olive oil, get it going in a pan. Once again, you don't want to heat it up too high. Put some garlic in it. You don't want to get it to where it's too golden. In fact, I pretty much just get it to where it's a little bit, where you can see through it, where it starts to look a little clear. Then all I do is hit some crushed tomatoes on it, or fresh tomatoes, diced tomatoes, whatever you want. But I typically use some crushed tomatoes or petite diced tomatoes. It could be out of a can. Put those in and let those just a little bit, and then hit it with some basil, fresh basil, and it's amazing. It's refreshing. It's light. It's delicious. That's all this is right here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this right on top. And then all I'm going to do, a little Parmigiano, is Italian king of this stuff's amazing. And I believe it's raw, so you get a nice raw cheese there. Where it's not cooked. Let's give this a little taste. Much of a gavone, as we say. That, guys, is amazing. I'm not trying to brag, but what? Light, refreshing. You're not going to feel bloated. You're not going to feel heavy. You're not going to feel guilty. You could have this every single day, and sometimes I might have it 2 or 3 times a day. Because once again, it's so fast to do. It takes 1 minute on the spiralizer, and it takes another 3 minutes in the pan. You saw me do it just now. It's perfect. It's got a nice little crunch to it. It even tastes like pasta. That's the amazing thing. It's a great substitute, and you're not going to feel guilty. It's not going to affect your waistline. So as we start to go into spring and spring break and all, you're not going to feel guilty about packing on lots of this and putting on no whatsoever. So anyway, you're going to love that one. I'm going to check my phone here to see if there's any questions. All right, and next thing I want to do is I want to make a salad. And this is going to be good. You're going to love this. Turn this on. Turn my volume off here. All right. So guys, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll keep an eye out for it the best I can. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a cucumber. And I just basically took some of the skin off it. And this is no particular kind. I don't use necessarily the English kind that are seedless. Just a regular cucumber. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put this on, except I'm going to take the blade out and use the flat blade. And the flat blade, what that's going to do is that's going to spiralize the cucumber to where it's actually going to start to form like a spring, like a cork spring. And I'm going to make a nice summer salad out of this. So once again, see it guys, it's so simple to do, really easy. I wish I had stock in this company. And you can see it coming out on the other side. It literally looks like ribbons, just like that. And it's really fast. I made this one time, I made a pasta out of sweet potato, and that was pretty amazing, but it needs a little bit more cooking time, as you can imagine, because the sweet potato is pretty firm, so you want to cook it through. I ended up making it where all I did was put some cinnamon, a little bit of butter on it, and made a nice little cinnamon type of sweet potato pasta. But you could take that, you can put whatever sauce you want with that also, and there it is, cucumber's done, simple. And what I'm going to do is take this, and I'm going to chop this up a little bit more, because I don't want this in big pieces in my salad. And what I've already done over here, guys, is I just took some Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes are amazing because they don't have a lot of moisture in them, but yet they have a lot of meat. So instead of eating the beefsteak ones or some of the other ones where it's got a lot of water to it, the Roma tomatoes are really good. They're meaty, so you want to use these kind of tomatoes. And as you can see, I chopped up some, or diced up some avocado. Fantastic fat. Very, very good healthy fat. So all I'm going to do is take some of this, mix that in there. Now, what you can do if you like, I've done this where I just add some dill to it, some olive oil. I think I'm getting low on the olive oil here. There we go. Put some olive oil on it. And then I'm going to put some salt. Once again, the sea salt. I mean, not the sea salt, Himalayan salt. I'm going to hit it with some raw apple cider vinegar. And you can put some pepper on it if you like. And this makes a really, really nice, refreshing salad. Just going to toss this a little bit. Just a great, great summer cucumber salad. I know it's not summer yet, guys, but once again, your abs will love you eating this one. So there we go. And that is just delicious. Check that out, guys. Nice and colorful, delicious. You're going to love this one too. So anyway, check it out. If you like what we talked about, guys, we always like reviews. We love comments, so you can comment in the comment section there at the bottom. But please also like and share it. You could also like our Facebook page, which is Total Health Solutions with Dr. Nick Sedano. So like the page, you'll get updates, you'll get recipe ideas, but you could also follow us so that way you're notified whenever we go on the air. So guys, I thank you for being on today. I appreciate you guys. And once again, Dr. Nick Sedano, speaking the voice of truth, trying to be your, basically your health truth detector. Try to do the best we can to make the most complicated health issues simple. So once again, guys, like and share this information out to other people. Just push that little share button right there and get it out to more people. Check out some of our other videos. We did some great ones just recently on migraine headaches and got a lot of great feedback and information on that too. But anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Have a blessed day. Love and appreciate you, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks.